saw the title of the video. You know what the hell this is about. Why I don't use the N-word. Okay? We're gonna go there. We're gonna get into that.
All right, guys, enough playing around. We need to talk about the N-word, and we need to talk about Mr. Anthony Fantano. So recently, this video of his went viral. Actually, quite a few went viral. Now, I made a few videos about Mr. Fantano, some defending him, some criticizing him. I watch his content from time to time. I have a feeling that Mr. Fantano isn't the biggest fan of the Sans YouTube channel, and that does hurt my feelings. It makes me quite sad to know that Mr. Fantano isn't subscribed to the Sensitive Society channel, but I digress. I'm not here to make friends. I'm just here to make money and entertain people, so...
I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money.
But I have to be consistent, I think. The cancellation of Mr. Fantano is ridiculous. If you were to tell me back when I made my video calling him an idiot because he was being a pretentious douchebag regarding Kanye and Vultures 1, if you would have told that Oscar that I was going to be out here defending him a year later, I would have been like, you're doing crack, heroin, fentanyl at the same time. You're insane. But here we are. Now, the video that went viral yesterday is this one right here. I'll play what I can because I don't want this video to be taken down or demonetized, but he's quoting what Ian, aka iDubbbz, used to say,
who infamously called Ian a nigga, and now he just kind of quotes that to death. That dude clearly had a few screws loose, but Ian really had no problem with putting him on blast to make him look ridiculous, which...
Yes, he's quoting the great almighty Mr. iDubbbz when he used to say that all the time, and we all did, am I right? On everyone's soul but mine. So that's pretty much what got this whole thing going. This audio clip is, I believe, 8, 9, 10 years old. And whether I like Fantano or not, that's not relevant. I just want to be consistent because literally a few days ago, I made a video about PewDiePie and how people, a whole decade later, they're still calling him a racist, a Nazi. Oh, he said the N-word 10 years ago. I think this whole situation is blown out of proportion. You're taking an audio clip from 10 years ago, and on top of that, it's not like he was talking to some black guy. He was like, well, you're a, you know what, take that. Your own. Fantano made this video called Taking Accountability. It got like 13 million views.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest
Hello,
music
Anthony.
nerd, and in case you haven't noticed, I'm getting torn apart on Twitter, which is nothing new for me personally, but the discourse seems to have reached a fever pitch that's making a lot of people concerned and angry and even thinking I'm covertly a racist, bigoted person.
I don't think you're a racist. I do think you're an idiot for giving Vultures a 1, for giving Yeezus a light 5. That's not his only crime. The real reason why he should be canceled for giving The Weeknd's House of Balloons a strong 3. How fucking dare you, sir? I don't care that you said the N-word, but this right here, your scores, this is where I draw the line, buddy. I don't care that you said the N-word. I don't care that you might or might not be a racist. You should be canceled for your fucking scores.
I don't want to waste anyone's time, so let's just get straight into it. With Exhibit A, this clip right here, which has just been going absolutely viral, and here's my explanation for it. Early on in my YouTube career, I had some pretty lax views when it came to quoting the language of others, and my point of view was, what does it matter? It's not me saying it. I'm relaying a lyric or a sentiment or a point of view expressed by someone else. I'm even embarrassed to say that I don't think it was until like a few years ago that I actually changed and censored the text of this 2014 Death Grips review title. And as you can see in the comments of this video, there's even a lot of discourse and jokes flying around about me not saying the title. And at the time, this sort of thing left me feeling like this is more or less a moral gray area. I extended this attitude into other pieces of content I've made, like this one.
I do have a question though. How old is Fantano? Because we all know you develop empathy at 32, so maybe that's when it kicked in. Fantano age? Okay, yeah, seems about right. 40 years old. He started regretting this back when he was 32, 33, so it is confirmed, not only by iDubbbz, but Mr. Fantano here, that you gain empathy automatically the second you turn 32, 33. That seems like the age. That is why I don't care what kind of content I make right now. I don't care about what I say or do on YouTube, on Twitter, wherever the fuck. Because once I hit 32, that's when my empathy will kick in. And then I'll be able to look back at the content that I've made, the harmful, toxic, racist content that I've made, and be like, oh, so that was bad. Now let me pander to a new audience.
It is also clear I am quoting someone even in the tightly edited state this clip has been presented in. And the reason I'm doing so is to voice disagreement with calling people racial and homophobic slurs as a bit, which is what the original content creator I was quoting was doing. And he himself has since apologized for this whole era of his career. But I'm not getting deeper into the weeds than that because this video isn't about him. Because the fact of the matter is I should have and could have just censored myself while pointing this behavior out. But unfortunately, my position left me feeling kind of nonchalant because it's not the words themselves, but the sentiment of them that's being expressed that's truly disgusting.
Now, here's the thing, and once again, this goes back to anyone that said edgy stuff back in 2014 to 2017. It was a different time. I don't care if someone said this and they regret it years later. I mean, that's what growth is, right? It's like we've all done and said dumb shit that we regret, and it's how you recover or how you go about it that really shows whether you matured or you learn from that situation. I'm not gonna come on here and be all high and mighty and be like, Fantano should be canceled because he said the N-word, while quoting someone, by the way. And I find it hilarious that Fantano didn't even name drop him. Because then I just would have been fucking crying, oh, Fantano called me out. I just have a feeling that if this was someone else that Fantano didn't like, Fantano would go all out to, I guess, discredit him, call him a racist, a right-winger. It's like, would Fantano be this charitable towards someone else? That's $1 million question. I don't think he would, but I could be wrong. What do I know? I've never spoken to him. I don't know the guy. Can't review this Kanye album. It's so problematic. This and that. Put the reviews in the back, bro. We do not care about your political stance when it comes to Kanye, or just tell us if the album is good, if you liked it or not. That's all we care about. I do think canceling someone for stuff they said in quotations 10 years ago and bringing it up in the Big 25, I think that is peak unemployment behavior. Like, how fucking bored are you?
I mean, this clip may be new to you, but it's actually almost 10 years old. If this was ever something I made a regular habit of doing, believe me, you'd be seeing more examples than this. All I can do is take ownership of having quoted these words in this way, and obviously say that I'm sorry, which I am in fact sorry about this.
Now, I hate that I'm doing this and I hate that I'm saying this, but Mr. Fantano, Mr. Mellon actually beat the allegations. It will be extremely hypocritical of me to come on here and be like, yeah, we should cancel Fantano. Fantano is literally Hitler. And Fantano also did 9/11 because he's a liberal and he's a vegan. It would be extremely hypocritical if I just jumped on the Fantano hate train. So now there's this video that's going around. It has like 4 million views. Once again, another reason why they want Fantano to be canceled. And I think this is even worse. This is just 2015 humor being edgy. This is legitimately what the internet was like. And I hate that the internet brings stuff up from 10 years ago. They bring it to 2025 and they judge it with 2025 eyes, not with 2015 eyes. You know what I mean? I mean, this is just ridiculous. Like, out of everything you could call him out for, wow, there's more Anthony Fantano. 8 minutes more. He's done. LOL.
Real nibbas do stuff.
Who infamously called Ian a nigger.
Harvey Weinstein, what's your opinion on Mike Dean producing the new Nick Gurr album? I'm not even a really big Nick Gurr guy. So
Jigglypuff is a social justice meme featuring a loud, obnoxious pig of a human being who...
When was Fantano this based? We need this Fantano back. Not the dorky, politically right Fantano that preaches. This is so 2015 coded. You're gonna cancel someone for being edgy and for being satirical? Really? Really? Are we back in 2017? What is this?
out at the New Hampshire college date of Milo Yiannopoulos' Dangerous Tour. Another funny slew of social justice memes come about because everything they say is nearly brain dead. There's so many of these videos cropping up that all of the channels that are essentially just ripping off Sargon of Akkad's channel can barely keep up.
what it's supposed to look like, you retard.
Fucking retard.
Base? Based?
It's not like I'm out here crying and feeling bad for Fantano, that the same audience that he wanted is now eating him alive. That's on you, buddy. You have no one else to blame but yourself for that one. That's the audience you wanted. That's the audience that you cultivated over the years. These insane leftists, and those same insane leftists are now trying to get you. Like, that's on you, buddy. That's why I don't feel as bad, but I still think it's ridiculous. And then we get this. Asmongold has no love lost over Anthony Fantano facing online criticism.
I'm getting torn apart on Twitter, which is nothing new.
You deserve it. You've been participating in online hate mobs against people, virtue signaling on everybody on Twitter. You've done this to me multiple times, and now it's happening to you. And you're never going to get people that are going to dislike you to ever forget about this. There's never going to be a moment where you're going to be able to move past this. Everybody is always going to think of you as a fake fuck. It doesn't matter what you're going to say in this video. You already look like a clown, and there's nothing that you can do about it. That's it. It's over.
I kind of agree with Asmongold here. This is such a unique situation because this is not a he's wrong or he's right. Two things could be true at the same time. Fantano could be a bold retard who's a pretentious douchebag on Twitter, and he's also a Twitter activist. Those fingers be going crazy when it comes to politics. That is true. And yes, that same audience he cultivated over the years are the same people that are currently eating him alive and want him banned, cancel, whatever it might be. But it could also be true that this Fantano cancellation is dumb. And it'll be extremely hypocritical of me to be like, yeah, cancel Fantano. I doubt after this, me and Fantano are going to be BFFs and we're going to go get fucking breakfast and then we're going to go get boba and hold hands while we're running through grass. If you're going to cancel him for anything, cancel him for giving Yeezus a 5.